Modern elite soccer demands absolute peak physical condition. Players routinely cover miles of ground per match, enduring relentless sprints and high-impact collisions. Even in that environment, Erling Harlend is a biomechanical outlier. At 195 centimeters and 94 kilograms, moving a frame of that size past standard defenders requires tremendous explosive power. To violently accelerate nearly 210 pounds of fast-twitch muscle over 90 grueling minutes exacts a massive biological toll. His body burns through energy exactly like a heavy industrial engine. Maintaining that specific mechanical output creates a severe energy vacuum. To keep the engine running, Harlend has to consume roughly 6,000 calories every single day. For most athletes at this level, hitting those massive daily caloric quotas means turning directly to the laboratory. They manage their diets with heavily engineered tools. Synthetic energy gels, maltodextrin powders, and highly processed liquid macros dominate the locker room. Harlend moves in a different direction. While his peers reach for the latest lab-synthesized solutions, he favors a primitive whole food approach. To fuel his 6,000-calorie requirement, he skips the industrial processing and goes straight to the butcher, building his menu around an archaic, organ-heavy diet. Eating 6,000 calories of standard athletic food is a massive logistical challenge. Relying on lean chicken breasts, rice, and broccoli creates an immediate physical volume problem. This 3D chart illustrates the issue. Digesting the physically massive volume of standard food required to hit that number is mathematically inefficient, and it would cause debilitating gastrointestinal distress during a match. To solve the math, Harlend requires ultra-nutrient-dense fuel. He starts his hydration protocol by removing industrial impurities, relying on heavily filtered water. From there, he establishes his foundational fats and liquid calories with daily glasses of completely unpasteurized raw milk. This traditional baseline delivers incredibly dense, easily digestible calories. It solves the volume problem immediately and sets the stage for his primary energy source. The primary protein sources for this caloric intake are visceral and raw. He doesn't want a balanced plate. He seeks the highest nutrient density found in nature. The first major pillar of his protein intake relies on dense, muscular cow hearts. The second nutritional pillar requires heavy portions of raw, nutrient-dense cow liver. To modern sensibilities, eating offal is a niche choice. But for early humans, these specific organs were the most sought-after prizes of a hunt. Look at this comparative radar chart. It shows a massive, highly concentrated spike in iron, B vitamins, and vitamin A found in heart and liver tissue, far outpacing the nutritional flatline of a standard steak. Because these nutrients exist naturally in animal tissue rather than synthetic pills, they possess massive bioavailability. The human body recognizes them immediately, absorbing and deploying the payload straight into the bloodstream, far faster than isolated lab vitamins. This intense, organ-heavy caveman menu perfectly balances his 6,000-calorie equation. It delivers maximum biological yield without the inevitable chemical crash that follows engineered energy gels. This strict, hyper-traditional caloric math shows up every single week on the pitch. His brutal, unmatched physical outputs are a direct result of these ancient methods. Most of his elite peers are trapped in increasingly overcomplicated, heavily monitored, lab-tested dietary routines. Harlend counters that with raw, primal efficiency. His dominance provides a stark counterexample to the industry-standard reliance on synthetic supplementation. He proves that pushing the absolute outer boundaries of human physical potential does not automatically require us to invent new, complex synthetic compounds. It poses a fascinating evolutionary thought. Achieving true peak human athletic performance might actually rely on looking backward to our primal biology, not forward to the next scientific breakthrough. The greatest athletic engine in the modern world runs entirely on the raw, unengineered power of our primal ancestors.